Never eat these 7 foods if you're diabetic. A health presentation for diabetics. Welcome to today's Health Talk. We'll be discussing an important topic, the 7 foods that people with diabetes should absolutely avoid. Diabetes is not a condition to be taken lightly. It often develops silently, and by the time it's diagnosed, the body may have already suffered significant damage, such as heart disease, nerve damage, kidney issues, or even the need for amputations. The good news is that what you eat plays a crucial role in managing and even preventing these complications. Today, we'll explore the worst foods for diabetes and how avoiding them can help protect your health. 1. Refined sugars and sugary snacks. While foods like candy, pastries, sodas, and sugary cereals might feel like harmless indulgences, they're actually quite harmful, especially for people with diabetes. These items are loaded with simple carbohydrates that break down quickly into glucose, causing rapid spikes in blood sugar. When this happens, the pancreas works overtime to release insulin, the hormone responsible for regulating blood sugar levels. Over time, the body may become less responsive to insulin, a condition known as insulin resistance. This makes it harder for the body to control blood sugar, which can lead to serious complications like heart disease, nerve damage, and kidney issues. To help manage blood sugar, it's better to swap these sugary snacks for foods like whole grains, fruits, and vegetables. These foods release sugar more gradually into the bloodstream, helping to maintain stable blood sugar levels throughout the day. 2. Processed foods and fast food. Processed foods and fast food are particularly harmful for people with diabetes. These foods are often loaded with unhealthy fats, particularly trans fats, which contribute to weight gain, especially around the abdomen. Excess weight is a major risk factor for insulin resistance, making it harder for the body to regulate blood sugar levels. Additionally, the fats in processed and fast foods can raise bad cholesterol, LDL, levels, increasing the risk of heart disease, a leading cause of death among people with diabetes. These unhealthy fats also promote chronic inflammation, which further impairs the body's ability to use insulin effectively. This creates a cycle where poor food choices worsen blood sugar control and insulin resistance. Instead of processed and fast foods, try to include healthier fats in your diet, such as avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil, which not only help control blood sugar but also reduce inflammation and improve overall health. 3. Refined grains, white bread, white rice, pasta. Refined grains such as white bread, white rice, and pasta may seem like convenient choices, but they can cause serious problems for people managing blood sugar levels. These foods are made from grains that have been stripped of their fiber and nutrients during processing. Without fiber, these refined grains are digested and absorbed much faster by the body, leading to rapid spikes in blood sugar. This forces the pancreas to release insulin to bring blood sugar levels back down, which over time can contribute to insulin resistance. Unlike refined grains, whole grains like brown rice, quinoa, and whole wheat bread are much healthier. They retain their fiber, which slows down the digestion and absorption of sugar, helping to maintain more stable blood sugar levels. Studies have shown that a diet rich in whole grains can improve insulin sensitivity and make it easier to control blood sugar. These grains also offer other health benefits, like improved digestion and a reduced risk of heart disease, making them a far better option for anyone managing diabetes. 4. High-fat dairy products. High-fat dairy products such as full-fat cheese, butter, and cream are another food group that can be problematic for those managing diabetes. These foods are rich in saturated fats, which have been linked to insulin resistance. Insulin resistance occurs when the body's cells become less responsive to insulin, making it more difficult to regulate blood sugar levels. Saturated fats can also contribute to inflammation, a condition that further impairs insulin function. This makes it even harder for the body to control blood sugar effectively. Additionally, the inflammation caused by saturated fats can increase the risk of other chronic conditions like heart disease, which is already a significant concern for people with diabetes. To improve blood sugar control, it's best to swap high-fat dairy products for lower-fat or plant-based options. Skim milk, low-fat yogurt, and reduced-fat cheeses provide the same essential nutrients, like calcium and protein, without the added saturated fat. For those who prefer dairy alternatives, plant-based options like almond milk, soy milk, and coconut yogurt are excellent choices. These alternatives tend to be lower in saturated fats and often contain healthier fats that support heart health and improve insulin sensitivity. 5. Fried foods. Fried foods, especially those cooked in oils rich in trans fats, are another group to avoid when managing diabetes. These oils can have a damaging effect on cholesterol levels and insulin sensitivity, both of which are crucial for controlling blood sugar. Trans fats are particularly harmful because they raise bad cholesterol, LDL, levels while lowering good cholesterol, HDL, which increases the risk of heart disease, a condition that is already more common in people with diabetes. But the dangers of fried foods don't stop there. The deep frying process itself creates harmful compounds, such as advanced glycation end products, AGEs, which are known to promote inflammation in the body. Chronic inflammation impairs the body's ability to use insulin effectively, leading to higher blood sugar levels and worsening insulin resistance. Over time, this can increase the risk of complications like nerve damage and cardiovascular disease. Additionally, fried foods are typically high in calories, which can contribute to weight gain. Extra weight, especially around the abdominal area, is a major risk factor for insulin resistance. Instead of frying foods, try grilling, steaming, baking, or sautéing with small amounts of healthy oils like olive oil or avocado oil. These cooking methods preserve the nutrients in food while avoiding the harmful effects of deep frying, leading to better blood sugar control and overall health. 6. Alcohol. While moderate alcohol consumption might be acceptable for some, excessive alcohol can be particularly risky for people with diabetes. One of the most immediate dangers of drinking alcohol is its potential to cause hypoglycemia, low blood sugar, especially for individuals who take insulin or other blood sugar-lowering medications. Alcohol interferes with the liver's ability to release glucose into the bloodstream, which can cause blood sugar levels to drop unexpectedly, sometimes to dangerous levels. In addition to the risk of low blood sugar, alcohol is also high in empty calories, meaning it provides little to no nutritional value. These extra calories can lead to weight gain, which is another significant risk factor for insulin resistance. When excess weight builds up around the abdomen, it becomes harder for the body to use insulin effectively, leading to higher blood sugar levels. Furthermore, alcohol consumption can disrupt healthy eating habits. Instead of choosing nutrient-dense foods that support blood sugar control, alcohol might be consumed in place of healthier options, further impacting blood sugar management. To lower these risks, people with diabetes should limit alcohol intake and ensure they monitor their blood sugar levels carefully if they do choose to drink. Moderation is key, and it's important to pair alcohol with healthy meals to help balance its effects on blood sugar. 7. Artificial sweeteners. Artificial sweeteners might seem like a good alternative to sugar, especially for people managing diabetes, but the science behind them is more complex. While these sweeteners don't directly raise blood sugar levels, studies suggest that they can still have a negative impact on insulin sensitivity and the gut microbiome. The gut microbiome plays an important role in digestion, metabolism, and immune function. Disrupting the balance of gut bacteria can lead to issues like insulin resistance, making it harder to manage blood sugar levels. Certain artificial sweeteners have been linked to changes in the gut bacteria, which may worsen metabolic health over time and even increase the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Furthermore, some people experience an insulin response to artificial sweeteners. This is when the body releases insulin in anticipation of sugar, even though no real sugar is present. This response can contribute to insulin resistance, which is counterproductive for blood sugar control. Artificial sweeteners may also trigger cravings for sweet foods. When the body becomes accustomed to consuming artificially sweetened foods, it may trigger a desire for more sweets, leading to overeating and unhealthy food choices. This can create a cycle of unhealthy eating habits, which increases the risk of weight gain, another significant risk factor for insulin resistance and diabetes. For those who want to satisfy their sweet tooth, consider using natural sweeteners like stevia or monk fruit. These sweeteners come from plants and have a much smaller impact on insulin sensitivity and the gut microbiome. However, it's important to use even natural sweeteners in moderation, as overconsumption can still trigger cravings for sweets. Conclusion. In managing diabetes, The foods we consume play a crucial role in maintaining balanced blood sugar levels and preventing long-term complications. Avoiding harmful foods like refined sugars, processed snacks, and unhealthy fats can significantly improve insulin sensitivity and reduce the risk of chronic health issues such as heart disease, nerve damage, and kidney problems. It's important to make conscious food choices, opt for whole grains, fruits, vegetables, healthy fats, and low-fat dairy options to help stabilize blood sugar and support overall health. While it might take time to adjust your diet, these changes will pay off by not only improving blood sugar control but also promoting better long-term health and reducing the risk of severe complications. Remember, managing diabetes is a lifestyle choice. By making healthier food choices, we can improve insulin function, prevent complications, and live a fuller, healthier life. Small, consistent changes in our diet can make a world of difference, empowering us to take control of our health. Thank you for listening, and I encourage you to stay informed, make mindful decisions, and continue learning about how food affects your well-being.